Thought Scour and a Flooded Strand means you keep the sand. I believe that is a turn 2. Do I? Guess it doesn't matter. I'll just play the Flooded Strand. Your Gaddock deck is okay with equipment? Or Xantham Sword? Oh! Oh, that sucks. Hate seeing that card interplay. I didn't have anything I could do about it. Yeah, I bet it is. Do we get Life from the Loam? That puts a lot of cards in my graveyard. That's probably fine. I probably should have put Painful Truce in my deck in between this game and the last one. Leave Fact or Fiction in my library. And play a Serum Visions. I maybe should have waited a turn. Oh, I guess Force of Will makes it not as bad. Because I would... Oh, it was Serum Vision, so I don't draw the Force of Will. Pay attention, man. Oh, Sylvan Library is such a backbreaking card. The card advantage that it generates is just nuts. Well, let's see what he's doing. Puts a card on top. I think in the early game it's almost always correct to draw at least one card with Sylvan Library. Okay, he kept one. I think you do that pretty aggressively. Alright, I can't stop that. Not sure I would if I could. Do we just plain lose to Sylvan Library? Not giving up yet. I didn't give up when I got Jackal Hops and it paid off, so I'm not giving up yet. I don't think in general you just give up to one Sylvan Library. It's a darn good card, but he doesn't draw any cards. The card selection is still amazing. Delay or Arcane Denial? I think Arcane Denial is correct. He's gaining so much card advantage anyways. I'd rather just get another card. You can have an elf. I always reorder these wrong. You usually want to draw your card first, just in case. I mean, like, I don't know if it really matters, but I think it's usually correct to put your draw first. Demonic Tutor. Demonic Tutor gets me Frozen Grip, which destroys that next turn. Let's just look at what we get from Demonic Tutor. Get a Wrath. It looks like he's looking to play creatures. And then there's a good chance we'll be able to get the Wrath back at some point in time. Or do I want to just Crows and Grip that Sylvan Library? Otherwise he'll just value me out. Or get a Sylvan Library of my own. Or, I don't know. It's actually a tough one. Yeah. Alright, I'll go with your gut. That was my gut too, so like, your first instinct is usually correct. What's Marath do? Enters the battlefield, number of +1 counters, so 3 of them. Put X counters on creatures, deal X damage, create an elemental. So it's just like a value creature. Okay, yeah, you're probably right. I don't have too many tutors though, so like just knowing that I have a Wrath would be nice, but I think you're correct. I think destroying the Sylvan Library is pretty important. He just drew a card again, so he's at 8 cards. Another equipment. We'll delay it. Okay, it went back to his command zone. Delay is pretty good against commanders. Either you wait 3 turns and get it for free, or it goes back to your command zone and you trade. Good points. Good points all. And I just drew a Ruinous Path. So let's spend all this mana to Crows and Grip that thing with all prejudice. He can play his commander, but he won't have any mana left. Well, I guess he could play a mana, and then he can make a thing or something. Could I have played Tasigur? I don't think I could have. Sometimes I forget to play Tasigur when it's right to play Tasigur, so I need to pay more attention to that. It's an important thing to focus on. Because I can't hold, I'm not holding up any counter spells right now. Unfortunately, both of my black mana are my dual lands. I guess it doesn't really matter because I still have green and blue available. I'd like to draw a blue card. Like a low value blue card. A Reclamation Sage for no value. Okay. And a Fleece Mainline. Alright, well the Fleece Mainline has to die. And on my turn. Well, that's a fairly low impact blue card. I don't know if it's Putrefy or Ruinous Path. I think the mana efficiency says putrefy. And can I play Tasigur? 1, 2, 4. Oh wait, what do I want to? We actually can, and we should be picky about what we. So I don't want delay. I don't want that. Don't want that. Do these ones. Oh, when he had the yeah, Sylvan Library against Notion Thief seems pretty good. I only get to keep one card. I guess it's Demonic Tutor. Right now, I think Notion Thief's going to get pitched. Another one, huh? Do I counter it? I get another land. I don't usually like countering these, but it seems like I'm going to counter it and see what happens. Yeah, I think it's correct there. He's looking to get in damage. I'm looking to not let that happen. Yeah, usually it's pretty easy to refill your graveyard. And, you know, I'd almost rather have the counter for something else. Because you don't know what's going to happen. But I think that was one of the times, like, you know, when you make rules that are like, always do this, always do that. There's always an exception. So, like, it's not a healthy way to think. So, like, if you think it might be a good time to do something, try it out and see if you're right. So, that's what I did. Well, Brimaz is a pretty big threat. I don't know, is Brimaz? I'm going to see what happens. I don't want to tap down. Brimaz can't get through Tasigur right now. So if he plays an equipment, but yeah, well, if he plays an equipment and puts it on something, I want to kill that creature. So that's what I'm thinking right now. And if he puts it on something, it's probably going to be Brimaz. If not, I can consider killing Brimaz end of turn, or activating Tasigur. I just think not killing Brimaz leaves more things open. I do agree that Brimaz is a threat. Prevent that damage. Alright, that's a big guy. Yeah, I could see where that would be true. Well, I can't let that thing live. By any stretch of the imagination. Now killing Brimaz is looking a little better. I don't know. I think I am in a little bit of trouble here. So, not killing Brimaz might be the way to go. I think that I also drew a couple of dead cards. I don't have an instant way to kill Bremas this time, which makes this play a little bit worse. I pretty much only have activate Tasigur and dispel if something comes up that I can dispel. You attack? I mean, I'll gladly block Brimaz. But you play Marath. He probably gives me back Force of Will, unless I put some worse cards in there. Maybe I get a big creature that can reanimate. That would be awesome. Stubborn Denial? It's probably worse than Force of Will right now. It is a hard counter. What's he pick? What's he pick? Guess it depends a bit on what he has in his hand. Force of Will. Okay. No, he's thinking Demonic Tutor. Ooh, are you sure you want to do that? He's thinking hard. Stubborn Denial. Okay. I think that was probably correct. I can Life from the Loam and get back that island. I don't know if it's time to kill Brimaz yet. I want that island. That Needle Spires is looking a little bit dangerous too. I'm getting close to where I could ruin his path and awaken. That might make it a little better. Although by playing Life from the Loam, it's now a card that he can give me with Life from the Loam, or with Tasigur. Alright, there's your commander. Or something else? Commander? Looks like a commander. Primeval Titan. Wow. We got a brainstorm. Definitely not drawing Life from the Loam instead. Not great. So that and that. That's a big dude. I should probably have Primeval Titan in my deck. I might have to splurge and pick one up. I don't know how much they are. But, oh, jeez. I'm starting to be really glad I didn't kill Brimaz. No, I would like this land. And I would like to kill this. Animate this. Don't know if this is correct. And I know I have to kill it. I don't know if awakening it is correct. Guess we'll find out based on what he does this turn. That Keswick Wolf Run is a huge problem. The Gaffney Township is a big problem too. Animate Dead works on anybody's graveyard, doesn't it? Maybe it was correct to get it for myself and not awaken. Marath would be pretty good right now. Although that precludes being able to Keswick Wolf Run or Gaffney Township. Marath costs 5. It's a good deck. I'm a bit surprised by how the threats it's been able to pull out on me. Perhaps I shouldn't be. It just, whenever you see a non-blue deck in Commander 1v1, you have to wonder. Jeez, what are you casting now? What do I have? A Glenalendra on top of my deck? I don't think that's going to do anything to whatever this is. I could Life from the Loam. I don't know if that's great. I mean, I'd draw it instead of Glenalendra, but I mean, that's not a better card. I'm starting to wonder about As Foretold too. Like it's a good card in the early game, but it's probably unnecessary. It's so bad in the late game. Like right now, like it just doesn't do anything. I might cast it like 5 turns from now, and then it'll get like 2 counters, and then the game will end. It's not gonna do anything. Oh, does Marath cost 7? Did I counter her twice? Yeah. I mean, it's really good. Like, if you cast it on turn 3, it's or turn 2 even, if you get, I mean, it's really quite good. But later in the game, it's just not something you want to be spending your mana on. Having a lot of difficulty with his mana. Court of Calling for 6. I wish I had Dispel open. I mean, he knows I have the Stubborn Denial, so can't have been an accident. What do you get? Inferno Titan? The White Titan, Sun Titan? Those are probably the best creatures that cost 6. Sun Titan would be pretty good. Especially since I don't think I can do anything to that Fleece Mane anymore. Sigarda. Well, that one's pretty good too. Now I need that Wrath. Is the Hydra better? Can I just kill him with Infect? Probably not. He's got too many blockers. I think Primeval Titan's correct. What do we got as far as lands? I don't have too many utility lands. I do have a Tech Edge. So that's got to come in. And then... what else do we grab? What else do we grab? I guess just a regular land. We need a black land. So I guess... it comes into play topped anyways. So we'll grab Sunken Hollow. Okay. Alright. That's a thing that we can do. And then do I tap this creature to play Glenelendra? I think I do. Both of those lands are pretty problematic. So we'll see what happens. Are you going to Kesig me with Sigarda? It doesn't do enough to kill me, or I mean, like, it's not a super huge threat right now. The Gavany would actually be the biggest threat. Do I stop? Do I kill the Gavany or do I kill the Keswick Wolf Run? Is the real question. I don't think I block here. I don't think we're there yet. I think they both kill me. Which one kills me faster? Probably Gavany. It's cheaper. It kills me so much faster. I really need that Wrath. Alright, I largely out of counters for creatures anyways. Oh, I can life from the loam. Yeah, I think that's correct. Nope, 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 nope. Click the wrong card. Do I kill Primeval Titan to get 2 more lands? I kill something else, most likely? I think that's probably fine. Untap that. Let's see. A watery grave. And lumbering balls. Nope. Not gonna pay the 2 life for nothing. I need to stop that nervous clicking. Oh, I didn't kill Primeval Titan after all. He actually has less life than I do right now. Marath would be a problem. I don't know if I block Sigarda now. I don't think it's quite time to block Sigarda yet. I might have tapped my mana bad. I probably could have left another blue up. I'm trying to claw back at least. I don't know if I'm clawing back, but I'm trying. That tech edge was pretty clinch. Not gonna lie. Alright. I'm gonna block that. Animate Dead on Primeval Titan was also pretty good. Alright, didn't end up paying for the, I don't think do I need to Tech Edge Needle Spires and then, like, keep going out as lands? I think Tech Edge the Needle Spires is actually probably pretty good. He hasn't shown an interest in using it yet, but especially since, like, I'm coming out ahead on lands because of Primeval Titan. Alright, you get 1 mana. Not blocking prime time is starting to look pretty bad at this point. Not interested in that. Alright, so what? Overgrown Tomb. Reflecting Pool? No, thank you. Surprised he hasn't considered blocking yet. That might be correct. I can't counter Marath. What do you got here? Jeez. Oh my god, that's brutal. Do I die? Am I dead? I'm so very dead, aren't I? Yeah, I'm... Alright. Not a lot I can do there, do I? Let's do the math. It's like 40, 50 damage, and I have... Alright, that's the GG. I'll give him the satisfaction. I mean, I can block with Lumbering Falls. That's Oh, he even gets a 1/1. I'm gonna block the 1/1. Alright, I thought we had clawed back into that one, but Crater Hook Behemoth is stopped me in my tracks.